ಓಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ, ಆರ್ ಯು ರೆಡಿ? ರೆಡಿನಾ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ? ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ 12ನೇ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಲೆಸನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ, ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟಫ್ ಇದೆ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದೇನಂದರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವತ್ತು 12ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆನ್ಷನ್, 1 minute ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್. ಕಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ, 2 ಹುಟ್ಟುಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಪನೆಗೊಳಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದು 10 ಸಲ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಕಣ್ಣನ್ನು ತೆರೆಯಿರಿ. ಓಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಏನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ? when they have given a d n, we know how to calculate an, or when 2 terms are given, how to find the common difference, how to find the first term, how to find the nth term. In that way we learned about. Now we shall discuss some statement problems. That means the problem will be given in the form of the statement. The problem will be given in the form of the statement. You are required to reduce that one into the form of equation and solve it. Is it right? Very simple questions. You can solve it. Is it right? Now we should take up the problems are the arithmetic progression and some statements. Now take. Breva. Okay, take. A sum of rupees 1000 is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Simple interest per year. Calculate the interest. Calculate the interest at the end of each year. At the end of each year, do these interests form an AP. Question mark. If so, find the interest. Find the interest at the end of 30 years. At the end of 30 years. A sum of rupees 1000 is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Calculate the interest at the end of each year. Do these interests form an AP? If so, find the interest at the end of 30 years. Is it right? What? So then what? ನೋಡಿ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. 1,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 8% ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷದ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷದ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಎ ಬಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಇದ್ದರೆ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ 30 ವರ್ಷದ ಕಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸಿಗುವ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ನ ಮೊತ್ತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗುರುತಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಏನೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗುರುತಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ರೂಪೀಸ್ 1,000. Is it right? Rate of interest R equals 8%. Every year you require to calculate interest. Now take interest for first year. Interest for first year. Interest for first year is PRP over 100. Very simple. P is 1,000 into R is 8 into time is 1 divided by 100. 2 zeros get cancels. 10 8s are 80 rupees. Rupees 80. Now interest for second year. This is again PRP over 100. 1,000 into 8 into how many years? 2 years. 10 2 divided by 100. 2 zeros get cancels. 10 2s are 80. 80 2s are rupees 160. Right? Next, at the end of third year, what is that? PRP over 100. Again 100 into 8 into 3 divided by what is called as 100. Is it right? So now 2 zeros get cancels. 2 zeros get cancels. 10 8s are 8 8 3s are rupees 240. These are the interests. Now is this interest interest for first second year, first second third etc years, or interest at the end of first second third etc years, or at the end of first second third years, or what is that? 80 160 that is 240 etc. Now this is this an AP? Now AP ಹೌದಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? D ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. If D is constant then it is in AP. So now D equals A2 minus A1. What is A2? 160 minus 80. It will be 80. Again D equals A3 minus A2. How much? 240 minus 160. That will be 80. Now D is constant. Therefore, it is in AP. D is constant. Therefore, it is in AP. D is constant. Therefore, it is in AP. Now find out A. A is 80. D is 80. And then you require to calculate for the end of 30 years. Is it right? N equals 30. What is A30? What is the interest at the end of 30 years? What is the interest at the end of 30 years? Now take An equals A plus N minus 1 into D. a plus n minus 1 into d. A 30 equals 80 plus 30 minus 1 into 80. It is 80 plus 30 minus 1, 29 into 80. So now this is 80 plus 28 9 72 carry 7, 8 2 is 16, 16 plus 7, 23, it is 2320. Therefore, A30 equals 2320 plus 80, how much? 2400. This is the amount. At the end of 30 years, the interest is 2400. Write in words. At the end of 30 years, interest is rupees 2400. Simple interest rate is compound interest rate ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So at the end of 30 years, the interest is 2400. So this is the way they will give you a statement. You are required to reduce that one into the equation form and use the formula, find the what is called as required thing. Is it? So take it, we shall pass on to the next problem. Now students, take the second problem. What is the second problem? In a flower bed, there are 23 rose plants. There are 23 rose plants in the first row. In the first row, 21 in the second row, and 19 in the third row, and so on. There are 5 rose plants. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. How many rows? How many rows? How many rows? How many rows are there? In the flower bed? How many rows? How many rows are there? ROS rows, ROWS rows are there in the flower bed? Question mark. Just go through the problem. There is a flower bed. ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಹುಲ್ಲು ಹಾಸು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಹೂವಿನ ಹಾಸು ಮದುವೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೂಗಳು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ there are certain rows. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರ ರೋಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. There are rows like this. This is called as the rows. ಈಗ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ರೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಈಗ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ 23 ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್. ಒಂದು ರೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ 20, ಮೊದಲನೇ ರೋ ನಲ್ಲಿ 23 ಫ್ಲವರ್ ನ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 23 ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ 19 19 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೋ ಸಾರಿ ಎರಡನೇರಲ್ಲಿ 21 ಥರ್ಡ್ ರಲ್ಲಿ 19 ಇದೇ ತರ ಹೋಗಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಇದೆ in the last row there are 5 roses is it right ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೋ ಇದೆ 1 2 3 4 ಎಷ್ಟು ರೋ ಇದೆ is it right there are 23 rose plants in the first row 21 in the second row and 19 in the third row and so on. There are 5 rose plants in the last row. Then how many rows are there? 1 2 3 4 ಆತರ 4 5 6 ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಎಷ್ಟು ರೋಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಚುಕ್ಕಿ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಹೀಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ 23 ಇದು 19 ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ 1 2 3 4 5 6 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ರೋಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಆ ಥರ ರೋಸ್ನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ in the first row number of rose plants in the first row 23, second row 21, third row that is 19 etc. In the last row it will be 5. Is it right? Yes. How to write the answer? Can you say now? Start with the number of rose plants in first row, second, third, etc. First row, second row, third row, etc. Rows are the number of rose plants in the first row, second row, third row, etc. Rows are etc. are how much? 23, 21, 19, etc. 5. ನೋಡಿ ಇದೇನಾಗಿದೆ it is in AP ಯಾಕೆ common difference is constant 21 minus 23 minus 2 19 minus 21 minus 2 so therefore common difference is constant it is in AP. The number of rose plants in the first row 23, second row 21, third row etc. 19 etc. or 23, 21, 19 etc. 5 it is in AP. Now take A equals 23, D equals 21 minus 23 minus 2 and AN. In the last row there are 5 roses therefore AN is 5. Number of rows is N. Is it right? Number of rows you require to calculate. Now take AN equals A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is 5. A is 23 plus N minus 1 into D is minus 2. Is it right? So this is 5 equals 23 plus into minus minus 2N minus into minus plus 2. Now 23 plus 2 25. 5 equals 25 minus 2N. Bring 25 to this side. 5 minus 25 equals minus 2N. Subtract 25 minus 5. Minus 20 equals minus 2N. Then what? N equals minus 20 by minus 2. So 2 ones are 2 tens are minus into minus plus. Therefore this is N equals 10. How many rows? There are 10 rows in the flower bed. There are 10 rows. ROS rows ಅಂದ್ರೆ flower. ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವು. ROWS rows ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಡರೇಖೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಡರೇಖೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. There are 10 rows in the flower bed ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೂ ಹಾಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಲೈನ್ಗಳಿವೆ 10 ಲೈನ್ಗಳಿವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ we can write it in simple form. Okay, we shall take it, we shall pass on to the next one, third one. Now students, take the third problem. Subra started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and increased 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. In which year his income reach rupees 7,000. Go through this problem. Subra started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. And yes, at what year? In which year his income reached rupees 7,000? In which year his income reached rupees 7,000? Is it right? ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗೆ 1995ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ 200 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ವರ್ಷ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 5,200, ಎರಡನೇ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ 5,000, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ 5,200, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ 200 more 5,400 ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಅಥವಾ ರೈಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷ ಅವರಿಗೆ 7,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಂಬಳ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ salary for first year is equal to rupees 5,000. Salary for second year, now this is 5,000 plus 200. How much? For rupees 5,200. 5,200. Third year, what is the salary? 5,200 plus increment 200 is equal to, increment is 200. How much? Rupees 5,400. This is rupees 5,400. Now you see salary for first year, salary for first year, second year, third year, etc. ER 5,000, 5,200, 5,500. Last year, is it right? Last year he reaches rupees 7,000. So now we require to calculate number of ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಸ್ the annual income for first year, second, third, etc. years are 5,000, 5,200, 5,400, etc. Last you may consider 7,000. Now it is in AP. It is in AP. What AP? Difference is constant. 5,200 minus 5,200. 5,400 minus 5,200. 200. Since D is constant, it is in AP. Now take A is 5,000, D is 200, N is what? N they have given 7,000. An is 7,000. An value is 7,000. Then what is N? Use the same formula. An equals A plus N minus 1 into D. An is 7,000. A is 5,000 plus N minus 1 into D is 200. This is 7,000 equals 5,000 plus 200 into N. 200 N minus 200. 5,000 minus 200. Subtract. 7,000 equals 5,000 minus 200. 4,800 plus 200 N. Bring this one to this side. 7,000 minus 4,800 equals 200 N. Now what is the difference? 7,000 only 4,800 subtract ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬಹುದು ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬಹುದು? 4,800 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬಹುದು? 7,000 minus 4,800 2,200 equals 200 N. Now N equals 2,200 by 200. 2 zeros get cancelled. 2 ones are 2 11s. That is 11. What is this 11? What is this 11? 11th year salary is 7,000. 11th year salary is 7,000. Is 7,000. So that is 11th year salary is 7,000. That means after 11th year he receives the salary of 7,000. Is it right? So now after 11th year he receives the salary of rupees how much? 7,000. So this is the way how we will reduce the what is called as how we will reduce the statement to that of the equation and solve. Now take the student some homework. Okay. Students, I have given two problems as homework. What is the first problem? Ram Kali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If in nth week her weekly savings become rupees 20.75, 5 year ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಮ್ ಕಾಲಿ ನೋಡು ಅವಳ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದ ಮೊದಲನೇ ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರ ಅವಳ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ 1.75 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ 20.75 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. By increasing 1.75 per every week, then how many weeks she takes to get 20.75, or at which week number the income is 20.75, you require to find out N. Now same time, a company employed 400 persons in the year 2001 and each year increased by 35 persons. In which year the number of employees in the company will be 785. ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷ 785 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಸಹಿತ ಏನನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? Go through these two problems, very simple problems as the homework, and solve it. That's the end of the problems on the formula an equals a plus n minus 1 into d. Students, we shall take up the next concept of arithmetic progression. The arithmetic progression alli next concept na tagothivi. Is it right? So we shall stop the lesson here. Thank you students for your cooperation. We shall take up the next concept in the next class. Same chapter, the concept will be changes. Is it? Thank you very much. Thank you.